secret files, Minister. Did you know they existed? Minister, do you stand by what you said to Parliament?
No comment.
Dear Mr. McHugh, the Public Service Board wishes to advise you that should you fail to gain permanency in the next 8 months, you will be entitled to enforced voluntary redundancy under Section 82-7 of the Public Service Act. In the meantime, you are temporarily appointed to the Department of Office Maintenance and Hygiene. Please feel free to consult personnel on any aspect of your employment.
Voluntary retrenchment, voluntary retrenchment, starting a new life, thanks to redundancy. You get 2 weeks full pay for every year you've worked with us. We'll miss you for sure, but it's time to set you free.
The Privacy Commissioner, Mr. Kenneth O'Toole, has accused the State Security Service of abusing its powers of lawful surveillance. This follows yesterday's damning disclosure that the State Security Service has been keeping hundreds of secret files on people who are so-called threats to the nation, including senior politicians. The files were leaked to the media on Monday by a retrenched employee of the State Security Service.
Traitor.
The Minister for State Security only last week assured the Parliament that no unauthorised files were kept by his department.
No comment.
Civil liberties bodies have called for the State Security Service to be disbanded and for the Minister to resign.
Never.
Revelations could not have
They'll have to drag me out first.
Minister, who is hosting the World Pollution Conference here next week.
Damn them. Damn them all.
The Olympic Committee has today announced that it's going to...
Haven't had the top bunk up for years.
You don't mind sharing with Frank again, do you?
It's his room too. Where else can he go?
Harvey, your hands are all blistered.
It's just from work.
Clerks aren't supposed to smell of bleach. They've got you cleaning, haven't they?
There's nothing wrong with cleaning. Well, you do it.
So you won't have to.
It's just for a couple of weeks. They're using our building for the World Pollution Conference and they need some extra cleaners.
You tell them to move you. There must be some better job you can do.
The Sewage and Drainage Board. That's where they'll send me if I complain. You might as well face it, Mum. The public service doesn't want me.
This will all have blown over in a week. Once the pollution conference starts, they'll like me again. And the party will support me, of course.
Will we?
They've supported others through worse. The time that girl died in Davis's bed. Or Jimmy got caught with cocaine. Those were hardly peccadillos.
This is different, Michael.
Why?
You've broken the 11th commandment, mate. Thou shalt not betray the party. You kept dossiers on everyone. Names, preferences, photos.
I didn't know state security were doing things like that. Every minister they've had, they've lied to.
Word is that you knew. Word is you were trying to get dirt on us.
No, that's a lie.
Damn it, man, there's even a file on me.
I'm not that stupid. I swear on my life. You're the party secretary. You have to stand by me.
This isn't some boozy lunchtime romp with a schoolgirl who looks 16. You used your power against your peers. The party won't forgive this.
I believed in you, Michael. I was always there for you. I thought you were smarter than to keep a file on me.
Go ahead, I said. Sack half my cleaners. But you better hand out potties at the World Pollution Conference, because I'm not going to have the staff to look after the loo.
You said that to personnel?
When there's a blocked toilet, they're at your mercy. Well, when we get finished here, we might as well go to lunch. We've got a big afternoon. We have to put down baits.
Baits? What for?
Because they found rat droppings in the canteen. Oh, these old buildings. God, I hate them. We've had everything here but leprosy.
Wasn't today supposed to be garbage day?
Oh, those morons forgot to empty it.
Want me to do it?
Don't you touch so much as a paddle pop stick. Outside bins are a local government matter, not our problem.
Wait in the office till I'm back. I'll call you if I need you.
You're late.
I had a meeting.
You had a massage. Those computerised diaries are a hacker's dream.
They're supposed to be tamper-proof. Oh, you are good.
No, Minister, I'm the best.
You let me down last time.
That program would have worked if I'd had a few more days. It's no easy task stealing 17 cents from every life form in the country. Would you like me to try again?
Just concentrate on this. Can you do it?
Even I draw the line at some things.
You're in no position to be drawing lines. You'll do as I tell you.
You're really sweating on this one, aren't you? Amazing, isn't it? You needing me to save your skin?
Don't get smart, Brennan. Otherwise, when they drive you back, I'll tell them to take you the long way. Coming through.
Hey, can't you read?
Cleansing and hygiene, I have to put down some baits.
This office is private.
Not to the rats, it isn't.
That sign says keep out, mate. That means you, your boss, the minister...
Look, I've got authorisation. You can call security if you like and tell them Harvey McHugh is up in...
Who?
McHugh. M-C-H...
Take that off.
No, I have to...
You heard me. Get it off.
See? Face matches the ID.
Yeah. Sure as hell does. You don't remember me, do you?
I've never seen you...
Who taught you how to make goldfish jump by putting salt in their water? Huh? Who showed you the way to use a corner phone for nothing? And a foolproof method for hypnotising chooks? And who used to tease you for wetting your pants on your first communion day?
Brandon Brennan. No. Couldn't be. I never thought I'd see you again.
I told you to be back.
Gee, you've grown.
Yeah, you haven't squirted.
How long have you been in the service?
Oh, I'm just a consultant here.
With your own office?
Yeah.
Gee, you've done well. Hey, Brandon.
Oh, hey, let the rats have some fun, huh?
Look, I've got orders.
Harvey. The poor little things, who have they ever hurt? Eh?
Yeah, all right. I can't wait to tell Mum you're back. She'll be thrilled.
I remember Brandon. I remember the day I was late coming home and he told you I'd been hit by a bus. You were crying for weeks.
I meant it as a joke.
And the time he shaved your head
It grew back, didn't it?
and made a guillotine out of your pencil case, you nearly lost some fingers, Harvey. Hello, love. I'm sure he's a perfectly nice young man now.
I'd like to bring him home for tea.
Couldn't you take him out somewhere?
He's not going to steal the silver. Who's this?
A former friend of
He's
Harvey's.
still a friend. Brandon used to live next door.
Wild as they come. Mafficking public school, what can you expect?
Just because he's not Catholic.
That has nothing to do with it. I don't think all Catholics are good. Look at the mafia. Brandon Brennan was beyond the pale, even for a Protestant.
Look, you wouldn't know him now. He's successful, polished, and puts me to shame.
Brandon Brennan. We got one of them at the jail.
One what, love?
No, Brandon Brennan. He's on work release now, if my memory serves. That's it. I think he was in for computer fraud.
Not the best day you've ever had, is it? Press have found more files. Who's starring in this lot? The PM or the Pope?
I thought gloating was beneath you.
Nothing is beneath me.
I've been chatting around on your behalf, putting in a good word here and there. I'll be honest with you, Michael, it's looking pretty grim. There's a meeting tomorrow to discuss your expulsion.
From the party?
Mm-hmm.
I can't. I can ride this mess. I know I can. I think I've found a way out.
Pollution conference won't save your hide. The media won't let go of this.
I can't be finished. I'll call in favours. I'll get the numbers
You're
stored.
an opportunist and a liar.
But you know how to fight, which is what this party needs right now. Useless pack of wimps.
But what about the expulsion?
I'll do what I can. I'm not making any promises. The next few weeks will be rough for everyone.
I can't thank you enough, Gordon.
I'm not after your gratitude. You kept files on me, remember? I won't forget that in a hurry, mate. But I like buying stock when the prices are low, and from now on,
You're with me.
Yeah, so now I'm on work release. I get to come in here and fix computers. It's not too bad.
You didn't join the Green Berets?
No, I got sidetracked, mate.
Oh, it's no smoking.
Who's gonna nab me in here? I've been keeping up with your life, huh?
How?
I can hack into God. You want to see?
Oh, maybe later. Hey, were your parents upset? You know, about jail?
Well, Mum never knew. She died soon after the divorce. And Dad still doesn't speak to me. It was his bank that when I first left school, he got me the job there. And he was a manager and...
I can't imagine you as a teller.
First few days I thought I'd go nuts. Counting money boxes, smiling at the elderly. When I found Dad's bank's computer, it was just like Aladdin's cave. All you needed was the password.
That's my bank account.
Yeah. Not much in it. Would you like $1,000? No one would notice.
Brandon.
What's the bank ever done for you, huh? All right. How about a promotion? I can make you permanent here.
No.
Come on, Harv, huh? It's the only way guys like us can get on.
Switch it off, eh? I gotta go anyway.
Sure. Hey, but if there's anything you ever want, you just let your old mate know, okay?
And that's the saddest sight in the whole of the world. A half-filled double bed. When you look across at that empty space, it's like you just had an amputation. You can still feel her there, even though you know she's gone.
Thank you, Bernard, for sharing that with us. And now perhaps our new friend is ready to speak tonight.
Hello. My name is Frank McHugh. I'm sorry, forgot. Frank X. And I'm here, as you know, because of a woman. Well, I couldn't be here because of a bloke. And not that I got anything against pillow biters, it's just that another bloke couldn't have done this to me. If another bloke starts to get up me, well, I just show him this because, well, that's the way guys relate to each other, right? But when it's a woman, oh, no, you got to have feelings. Not that Gina had feelings for me, mind. Oh, no. You know where she's right this minute? Up at Noosa, in the sun, letting him rub Coppertone over places I was lucky to see at Christmas. Well, I hope there's a shark there with Gina written on it, and a tidal wave behind it, and the biggest typhoon since...
And now I think it's time to hear from Leslie, who's having second thoughts about last week's injunction.
7:20. The call of the sluggard, I hear him complain. You have woke me too soon, I must slumber again. He who loves his bed too well never will excel. It's freezing outside. I've warmed your thermals and your porridge is ready. Happy birthday, love.
Thanks, man. What have I got to clean today? Oh, no. Disabled toilets.
We'll let you know as soon as it's done.
You make it sound like a beheading. Fight for me, Gordon.
You could ring and say I'm sick.
But you're not. There you go, Dad.
Look, I just don't want to spend my birthday stinking of bleach and cleaning toilets.
We'll have a nice little party tonight. It's not like you to take time off from work. Did Brandon put you up to this?
No, and I wish you weren't so hard on him. He's a good friend.
Good friends don't give you exorcisms.
That was years ago, man.
Go and get dressed.
Look, it doesn't matter if I go to work or not.
You'd feel guilty all day and you know it. So come on, love. Make the effort. I've packed you a nice big piece of cake.
Thanks. Can you pack another one for Brandon?
All right.
It's not very good news, I'm afraid. Jude made a lot of enemies, Michael. It's all I could do to keep the vote tied. It's a deadlock. A reprieve. We'll meet again in a fortnight. By then the PM should be back from his trip. I wouldn't count on his support.
Sometimes politics isn't all fun and games.
I'm sorry, sir. I'll come back.
No, you might as well clean up. Give my life for those scumbags. Every hour of every day I've lived and breathed the party line. Where was the party when I needed them? Snapping at my jugular. You're always alone, McHugh. That face you see in the mirror is the only friend you've got.
Are you all right, sir?
Don't I look all right?
Not really, no.
Yes. Yes, mustn't let those journalists see me like this. Ruin of survival. Never let them see the cracks. A stride everywhere you walk. Every hand you shake, grip hard. Never doubt that you alone are the brightest and the best.
Can you tell me how much?
No.
Try.
Too many numbers. I can't pronounce them. Is it $400?
Go on. Monica, get in here quick.
Frank!
Bonnie. Oh, God.
Would you like me to help?
Is it 400,000?
Ah! Sorry, Bob. Not even close.
My wife.
Ex-wife. Wait. Worse, she's won lotto.
How about $4 million?
Oh! Oh, not Bonnie, please, God, no. Not anyone but Bonnie.
You want to know why I love this job? So I love to make girls like Bonnie here happy, not to mention rich. So who knows? Next week I could be calling on you.
This food's worse than the jails, man.
I still don't understand what you're doing here. I've never heard of prisoners, actually.
I shouldn't tell you this, right? But the computer in here was playing up, taking 17 cents from
everyone's accounts. That was me. I
Really?
discovered that, yeah. I made them stop it.
Well, just between us. The big brass aren't quite sure how to fix it, right? I mean, even the experts are shaking their heads. They've offered me parole if I can iron out the glitch.
Wow. That's why you're here. Can you do it?
Is there anything I can't do?
Plates, please. Enjoyed half?
Yeah, it was great. Oh, Megan, this is Brandon Brennan. Brandon used to live next door.
Nice to meet you.
I didn't realise beauty could survive in this building.
Hey, Brandon.
Do you, work in the public service, Mr. Brennan?
Well, you could definitely say I'm with the government.
See you again, then.
Yeah, in my dreams. You didn't tell me there was a smorgasbord in here.
I don't believe it. I thought she'd bite your hand off.
Women are like computers, Harv. You just got to know how to program them. Thanks for lunch, mate.
It has 28 chocolates inside. You get them for free if you buy the egg. Let's see if they'll let us shake it.
Can't. Mum said to go straight to the butcher's. Lamb's fried for dinner.
Brendan, come on, Squirt. Don't be such a sook. You can tell your mum you lost the money.
Brandon, wait!
No, you used my birthday at 27. Yeah, and a 9. Yeah, well, I collapsed on the 9th. You won because of my heart attack.
Great cake, Mum. Yeah, it's a ripper.
I want to share, Bonnie. Yeah, well, who taught you how to do lotto tickets, eh? Yeah, Bonnie, don't you hang up on...
We're ready with the cake, love.
I've got to have this out with her now, face to face.
All these years I've tried to be a good mother. A good mother doesn't buckle when her husband's drowned in front of her. She gets a job and rears her kids, keeps her dad out of the home of compassion. What's Bonnie ever done? She ever got up at dawn to clean Myers? Scrubbed strangers' jockettes to put food on the table? Just isn't fair. The righteous never win lotto. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us.
There's this tunnel in England, and as every car enters, the computer reads its number plate. The computer checks to see if the car's been stolen, and if it has, it rings the police. Now, this all takes roughly 33 seconds. You see, once a computer has eyes, it can look at almost anything. Street, number plate, or even our garbage bin here.
Is it safe?
You'll have the safest bomb in history. If any living form walks by, the computer sees and defuses the bomb.
So, next week there'll be an almighty bang, some broken glass and nothing more.
Just as you wanted.
You're doing well, Brennan. It's almost a shame to let you go. Australia needs men like you.
And the bin outside is filthy. We want it emptied. Now.
This workers' health and safety group has complained about that before.
It's a local government matter.
Then liaise with them, Harvey.
I hate this job.
I saw more syringes near the drain. Now, I'm not denying the rights of the chemically dependent. They're entitled to use whatever gutter they so desire. But they do have to be swept out daily.
And there's an outbreak of paper mites on the 6th floor.
Paper mites?
Yeah, one of the typists is RSI from scratching.
Pollution conference delegates won't be too impressed, I'd say.
I'll see that it's sprayed. I wish I could spray you.
And make sure the insecticide is union approved.
And the union wants the fluorescent lights removed from the female toilets. The UV rays are carcinogenic.
I don't have to stay here.
And how are we supposed to put on our makeup?
Well, I know what's in the stuff you use. Animal fats.
I could walk out the door.
Well, at least I look presentable. Michael Jackson's plastic surgeon would run a mile from you.
Find a beach somewhere.
Whale killer.
Whinger.
Abuser.
Wanker.
Lie on the sand.
Harasser.
Meet a beautiful woman in a tiny bikini and never come back.
Could the owner of the Holden PCP 666 return to your car? Your baby's crying.
I know 3 loaves and 2 fishes. That's $1,000. That's $1,000. Joseph Rita, I won $1,000.
This card says Frank McHugh.
Oh, that's my son. $1,000. Oh, I couldn't find my card and I was in such a hurry.
These aren't transferable. It says so in the rules.
Oh, now, just a minute.
Machines can only be played by a member's own card.
But I am a member. A foundation member. I was here when the Cardinal blessed these things. I've been gambling since before you were born.
We can't pay out on it.
But I've never had a win. You owe me one.
Sorry, ma'am. Have a nice day.
And now a short talk on anger from Francis.
Francis? Listen, lady, my name's Frank. I've told you before.
We use proper first names here. Frank is the mask you show to the world. Francis is the real you, the wounded child behind it.
That does it. I'm going before you turn me into a woozer.
Suit yourself, but when next you run into Gina, what sort of a man is she going to see? A macho mess who's ready for AA, or a guy who's in touch with his nurturing side? Can you look her in the eye and say, sweetheart, I don't need you?
If I go through with this garbage, feelings and stuff, will I be able to do that?
We guarantee it. Nothing will hurt Gina more than seeing you happy. So, what's your name?
Francis.
I can't hear you.
Francis.
Tell the world, Buster.
Francis!
Francis? What's wrong with Frank?
Francis of Assisi? Francis Sinatra?
Well, he called himself Frank.
Well, if he called himself something more sensitive, he might be still married to some of his wives.
Oh, I see. So now I'm to blame for you and Gina breaking up. It's all my fault because you weren't called Kim or Kerry.
No, I'm just saying. Well, Annette had a point. You should have heard him. Whole group applauded. I must tell Bernard.
Bernard won't be in for tea tonight.
Great. More Deb for us. Oh, look, Grandad. They didn't burst. It's supposed to be good luck. Maybe Gina got bitten by a stonefish. Where'd Bernard go anyway? Off to beg money from Bonnie again?
He's going to knock on her door till she lets him in. I bet she looks terrific. She's probably had a facelift and signed up with Weight Watchers.
Men don't care about looks. Not at his age. He'll come back to you, Mum. Don't worry.
Hi, you've dialed the Bazoomi hotline. Right now, I'm in the bath. How would you like to sponge me down?
190055 calls. Oh, how could I? I bet you're religious.
Already paid.
It only came yesterday. 83 local calls and the others.
This says paid.
Look, it's a mistake. I've spent half my lunch hour queuing here, and tomorrow you'll probably cut off our phone.
Bazoomi hotline, paid. My D-cups runneth over, paid. Oh, my chafing bra, paid.
It was easy, Harv. I reprogrammed God. Whenever he sees your mum's name on the bill, he'll pay it automatically. She'll have free gas and phone till 2012.
You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, well, she never liked me very much, did she? And I just wanted to show